Boy, Dave was just saying he went out to dinner with his lady friend of the moment last night, picking something up.
Pick up.
Just a pickup now. Listen to this. 2 sandwiches, 2 cups of soup. What did you say, $45?
Yeah.
That's what Dave and I do, sit here and complain about prices.
Mm-hmm.
$45 now. Okay. Not a place you think so. See what you mouth it to me. No. Similar. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I could have told you that. They got some audacity. That is the restaurant with the most audacity.
That's audacity.
Who do you think you are? It was a gift card, so it didn't come out of my wallet.
I mean, the food is, some people like it. It's good. I mean, it's okay.
You're brainwashed by it. That is one of the worst restaurants.
You think?
It's an industry plant. It's got to be.
You think it's an industry plant?
I've never had anything good there.
Yeah, it's not even up to mediocre quality.
No, but yet it's always busy.
Do you think there's something in the food? Do you think, Biggie, are you postulating, Biggie, that somewhere in the test kitchens or in the back, they're putting something, some substance in the food that brainwashes people who eat there?
Makes you come back.
Has to be. I have never had anything good from there.
I must say, I'm always underwhelmed. Like I do too. I'm always underwhelmed.
I think because there's a lot of them
that
they're about almost like McDonald's. There's one close by always.
True.
I think that you think of it as, I know I've given it enough tries that I'm just like, not anymore. But I've never had one thing good. If it's shown up at places, which is a very popular catering type place too, that it's like I'll try it and I'll be like, this is terrible. This is bad food. This is barely upgraded hospital food, and yet it's always busy.
Can I just say something?
In fact, I had better meals in the hospital. Okay, I would put
tapioca.
I want to say something here. For
if I could go to Wesley Long Hospital and get some of their food.
Names.
Sorry, let me get. They treated me great. I like them.
Right.
If I could get some of their hospital food and put it up against this place, let's just call it Genera.
Let me say something. Yesterday, BB Shea and I did a podcast. Okay. When it was done, I told these guys that. When it was done, I said, what'd you think of that? And BB Shea said, you really never have any hot takes, do you? To me, he said this. He goes, you really never have any hot takes. I said, you don't think so? I was really trying to push it today. He goes, nah, your takes are meh. That right there was a hot take. Yeah, that's what he's looking for there. You know what I would have said? Well, look what I did say. We're not going to mention the restaurant. And it's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Sandwich. What does Biggie say? It's Genera, and it's disgusting. It's awful. I get better food at the hospital.
You figure out what a restaurant it is. I won't say anymore.
Okay. But I haven't had their salads, which I hear are pretty good. I hear they've got a good
See, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You always hear. You're like, okay, well, let me give that a shot.
Yeah, you hear.
Like, I heard their bowls were good.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, let me go by. Let me get a healthy bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried one, and it was like somebody just took some wet grains and put some avocado on it.
Yeah, they put avocado on stuff.
And they put
they do. They're big avocado people.
And they were always like, oh, have you tried our dressing? You're like, no, let me try it. And then you taste it, and you're like...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, so then it's like I'm in a park, and it's always eating in a parking lot. Yeah. And now I've got this wet grain bowl.
With avocado mayonnaise across the top?
Yeah, with like avocado and something they called a lime dressing. And I'm like, okay, well, this is, you know.
And it's not,
I always thought it's me. And finally, I had something so bad from there, I got a flatbread from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like a chicken flatbread. It was terrible.
Yeah.
There were barely any toppings on it. It was anything.
Yeah.
And I almost complained, but I'm not a complainer. And I had it.
All evidence to the contrary.
Let me tell you why, because
I hear you.
I work in the restaurant industry, and sometimes it's just like I feel bad complaining about it because the other side could just be a bad day.
Yes.
But finally, it was where I had that many bad things from them that I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Right. I understand what you're saying. I've always been very underwhelmed, but I always go in thinking this could be great, and it's just not. And then it's $45?
Yeah.
For 2 sandwiches and 2 soups to go?
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but I didn't have to.
Yeah.
He really took up the... That's a hot take.
Yeah.
You see that? That's
That's
hot
how you
take.
do it.
I don't do hot take.
You should write this down.
That was a brilliant... I mean, that... I've always been underwhelmed by their bagels because I don't think they're the bagel consistency.
It's more like a roll.
Yeah. And you put cream cheese on it, and it
Don't work.
I mean, just like everything else, it's half done.
it's just not. I agree. And I'll tell you what they did. Now, during COVID, I remember reading about this. When other places were lowering their prices, they went up, and it worked. You know, for whatever reason. Seems like when things are more expensive, you think, oh, they're better.
They did that back in 2008.
They
when
went
everybody
up.
else was, when prices were through the roof, and the big building bust, the housing bubble burst. They took their
went
prices.
up.
It was them and Chipotle.
Yeah, and that worked for both. Both of them exploded at that time.
To me, it's the Audacity is their pricing.
The Audacity. You're very big with Audacity this week, too.
It's like they kick you and say, give me $5.
Yeah.
People buy it. They pay for it.
It's just, but that to me, if the prices were lower,
you'd be all right.
I'd be like, okay, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
But it's like mediocre hospital food. And then they're like, I want $40. And like, for what?
Yeah, it is. That's overpriced. $45 for that is overpriced.
That's all it was. No drinks. No reach around. Nothing.
It's a sandwich 10.
At least 10. It might have
Must
been
been 12.
11, 50, 12 for two of them.
So you get $12.
I grant you, it's a big sandwich.
That's 24 in sandwiches, and then you got 8 each on the cups of soup. That's another 16. That's $40 plus tax. That's going to be it right there. Wow.
There might have been a cookie in there. I cannot comment.
Oh, did you think?
Okay.
Hold up. One cookie?
I know.
What, $3.50?
Yeah, $3.50.
That's pricey.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
I could have doubled it up, gone over to Harry Tweeter and got me a whole bag of cookies for $5.
But you complain about the Harry Tweeter more than you.
Well, I do.
He doesn't like a Harry Tweeter. He'll tell you. Harry Tweeter's not what it used to be.
That's right.
And by the way, let me just say, do you want to know how right I am about this? I'm getting messages left and right asking the name of the restaurant, and they're all saying the name. Is it blank?
Yeah.
And it is.
And they're getting it right.
Because everybody knows, but we're just brainwashed to still do it.
There might be something in that food to make you think it's better than